It doesn't really get more wild than this for Manny Pacquiao, but a recent report from The Telegraph and CNN has stated that Manny Pacquiao was a kidnapped target of Islamic terror gang that was also responsible for beheading a Canadian hostage, says the Philippines president. Now, the president of the Philippines and Manny Pacquiao actually go way back. We actually have a series of pictures in which he's been a big supporter of Pacquiao in his boxing career, and also not that many forget, but if you're not even a boxing fan, but you're politically involved, Manny Pacquiao has held political positions in the Philippines and is even considering running for president of the Philippines. But so, in general, some more context for you. Benigno Aquino revealed the kidnap plot by the Abu Sayyaf group as he vowed to hunt down the Muslim extremist who murdered John Ridsdel, who was the Canadian hostage who was unfortunately beheaded on the jungle-carpeted southern island of Sulu. The whole point of this, and it wasn't just the Canadian hostages that they took, but Pacquiao was basically a way to really show the Islamic State, ISIS, that they were devoted, that they were going to go through with whatever they possibly could to make them proud. It's, I mean, lack of better words, it's batshit insane.
Yeah, it's nuts, especially for someone as prestigious as Manny Pacquiao. And it's stated here in one of the articles that Abu Sayyaf, as you said, the militants, they're seeking independence for a province in southern Philippines. So they also wanted to explode bombs in metropolitan Manila to try to get funding from the Islamic State, but the plans were uncovered, as Aquino stated. So they've got their objective, and one way to try and meet that objective in their terms is to kidnap the most famous of anyone in the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao. And in doing so, I think it was a means to say, look at the measures we're going to go to get more funding to put across, I would say, their immediate goal. So it's a scary time, obviously, in the world in general, but it just showcases that celebrities such as Manny Pacquiao and involved in politics in such an area as the Philippines, he could be a target for people because he's going to obviously gather an enormous amount of numbers if you go to get someone like that.
Off of that note, just from becoming a president or looking to become president or being politically involved, it makes you an immediate target, not just to Islamic extremists and terrorists alike. It makes you a target to simply anybody that doesn't agree with your political views, values, opinions, or policies. So it puts, I'm sure Pacquiao knows that he's going to be put in a situation where he's going to be made a target, but obviously not to this extent of kidnapping and obviously getting worse than that with what we've seen through, again, the extremely unfortunate terrorist acts that have been on behalf of ISIS around the world. The only thing to the other side of it, by the way, was, what if Manny Pacquiao boxed his way out of the kidnapping?
He wouldn't go down with that fight, I'll tell you that.
It's like, what if they didn't know what they're dealing with? A couple body shots.
It's like one of those videos you see where the people try to pull pranks on someone, not knowing that he's actually a boxer and just completely knocks him out.
Those need to stop though. The internet prank virality thing. Virality has become a word. I'm pretty sure altogether. It might have been a word beforehand, but now at least it's become used enough on social media and of course on the internet. But those pranks have gotten completely out of control. I don't want to sidetrack too much here, but just in general, there's nothing funny about the idea, because you mentioned there's been kidnapping pranks.
Yeah.
There's nothing funny about a kidnapping prank. It's insane.
So, obviously, with Manny Pacquiao at the moment, he's obviously a prestigious name in the Philippines, but he's a two-term congressman in the Philippines, running for the 12 Senate seats in the Philippines in the national elections on May 9th. So, if you didn't already think that someone of Manny Pacquiao was going to be of even more importance to the Philippines, he's just about to be. And when you look at a terrorist organization group, what is their main objective? It is to drive fear into everyday citizens. How do you drive fear into everyday citizens? You hit people in areas where they should feel safe, and you make them feel unsafe, and you showcase that anyone out there in the world can be a target. So they're trying to showcase that even if you are of that celebrity category, as Manny Pacquiao is, he's worshipped in his homeland, he's not safe. And according to the president of the Philippines, he stated that they even allegedly hatched plots to kidnap Manny Pacquiao or one of his children, as well as the president's sister, Chris, and one of her children. So it really is a scary affair. You just hope that the right measures are now taken, and it obviously is encouraged, and these reports were found before any action was taken. But that is their role. And that overall, to nullify any plan of what these organization groups are potentially trying to do is to just go about everyday business and try not to be swayed one way or another. But it's easy for me to sit here in this room and say something like that. But unless you're in a situation, you really can't understand it. I'm sure Manny Pacquiao has an abundance of security officials ready in arms in case anything like this is approached to him, and I'm sure he's got a haymaker ready for a couple of them.
Yeah, a couple of those body shots would go a long way. All right, comment below with what you think about the Manny Pacquiao alleged kidnapping plot from the Islamic terror gang. Scary stuff going on in the world, but we're happy to bring you the news and any other updates, at least regarding to Manny Pacquiao's political career with the Philippines. Like, favorite, subscribe to the video at Francis_Maxwell and at Francis Maxwell Host on Instagram, at TYT Sports, Facebook.com/TYT Sports, Watchable.com/TYT Sports, everything.
Jason Rubin 91 on both. I'll give you a plug.
TYT.